YouTube world. I wanted to give a quick shout out to all my subscribers for, first of all, watching this stuff that I put on. I don't even know what I would consider this stuff yet. Haven't really found exactly what I want the vlog to be on, but I want to thank you for subscribing. I want to thank you for watching, and I appreciate that you're doing that and taking time out of your day to watch the 5 to 10 minutes of stuff that I'm putting on. January 11th. Shorts and a t-shirt. That's the Midwest for you, right? We can have snow and sleet one day and be off of school, and the next day we can be out in shorts and a t-shirts. So I figured since we had a nice day, it'd be a good day to do some manly things. Yep. We're grilling some meat. I am by no means an expert chef or cook. I am, at best, an expert amateur backyard griller. So, Burly Teacher tip of the day. A lot of people like to put spices and rubs on their meat. Delicious steaks. There's only 2 spices I ever put on steak. Salt and pepper. Those are the best 2 spices you can put on there. By the way, I'm trying to slim down a little bit. We're not going to eat one of those ourselves. We're going to split it in half and save the rest for the next day. So, Burly Teacher tip of the day. On steak, 2 spices, salt and pepper. So, this is the Burly Teacher coming at you with a new segment this week called Winning It with Wolfe.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Good, you?
So, we're doing great, but we heard you've got some tips to give to people that might help them out.
Sure. Always have good insurance. You never know. Second one, always have a clean pair of underwear. Definitely don't want to wear someone else's underwear. Shoes and a coat in your car. And be nice to pretty much everyone, even no matter how bad they annoy you.
So do you want to let some of the viewers in on sort of what sort of that's in pertaining to?
Sure. December 7th, my house caught fire and burned all the way to the ground, and I lost everything, even my own underwear. So obviously I had no shoes, no coat, no underwear, nothing actually. And even my neighbors stepped up and really kind of supported my family. And you know, and now obviously as we start to rebuild, the insurance is such a key piece in all of that. So it's extremely important to have pretty much all of that stuff, because you're never going to know when tragedy hits what to do.
So talking about some prevention things to hopefully never have this happen to you, what are some things that you've learned during this that you should pretty much be cautious of?
So we had a wood burning stove. You know, one of those key pieces is making sure nothing is around the wood burning stove, because they don't actually know what started my fire, whether it was the wood burning stove or the dehumidifier, a complete act of God, who knows. They couldn't figure it out. So obviously, you know, making sure nothing could fall and hit, or a dog jump and hit something into the wood burner or whatever. Making sure your chimneys are cleaned out. Mine were extremely well cleaned, but you just never know. And then the dehumidifier, they're really, really bad for your house. Actually, like one of the second leading causes of fire, according to the Ohio State Fire Marshal. So,
and what were they saying about the recalls of like 2.5 million or something like that?
December 6th, the day before, the fire marshal got a recall of 2.5 million just that day alone.
Of just in Ohio?
No, I think that was worldwide.
Oh, okay.
But actually, our dehumidifier was also on the recall list, and we didn't know. So make sure you register your products too. But if you're gonna have a dehumidifier and you're not using it, it's not running at all, don't leave it plugged in, because that's part of the problem, is that they can actually catch fire even if they're not in use, but just plugged in. So obviously, if you have a dehumidifier and you're using it, it's going to be plugged in. But if you're not using it, make sure that you unplug it. And if you are going to use it, personally, I would make sure it's in the middle of a room where there's nothing around it. So even if it did catch fire or screw up or whatever,
it's
isolated and nothing burns. But unfortunately, where it was in my house, it was a matchstick.
Yeah. So what's the one positive thing for you and Danny that has come out of this? No.
Obviously, you learn to rely on each other to get through some of the toughest days when you have absolutely nothing. But
Yeah.
with good insurance comes the fact that we're going to get a new house, brand new house that we get a design. So that's kind of cool. Doesn't replace everything that we lost, but at least it's kind of something positive to look forward to as we move on in the next couple of months.